As the ripples from the flood of WikiLeaks emails continue to knock sharp elbows towards world diplomacy, the latest revelations allege that two senior cabinet ministers took bribes to support the sale of heritage oil to Eni, an Italian oil company. NTV has found it wise not to mention the names of the two ministers for legal reasons. Eni, however, pulled out of its planned 1.5 billion purchase of heritage oil, perhaps reflecting a surrender in the hotly contested battle for the fields, which contain around 2 billion barrels of oil. According to the diplomatic mail released on 9th December 2010 under the category Secret, Donald Cordell, an economic officer, tells the U.S. ambassador to Uganda, Jerry Lanier, that Tullow Oil claims senior Ugandan government officers were compensated to support the sale of a partner rival's farm production rights to Italian oil company Eni. On December 14, 2009, Tim O'Hanlon, Tullow Oil's vice president for Africa, met with Ambassador Lanier to discuss the recent development in oil exploration. O'Hanlon said the recent efforts by Heritage to sell its oil exploration and production license to Eni was backdoor. O'Hanlon alleged two ministers received payments from Eni in exchange for their support. The money was allegedly funneled to the accounts of the ministers through frontmen in London. Away from the cobweb of suspicion in the complex oil industry, the WikiLeaks repository, which keeps releasing a steady flow of secrets, did not spare Uganda's opposition either. Released on 8th December 2010, WikiLeaks publishes claims made by Ambassador Lanier to Johnny Carson that opposition political parties, however, are fractured, politically mature, and greatly outnumbered in parliament. They control no government ministries and are not skillful, using either press or protest their primary political tools. Nor can the opposition provide a coherent and attractive platform of proposals to counter the NRM, and it's by no means clear the opposition would improve governance in Uganda anyway.
Because they are disappointed. They try to find Uganda's opposition, but they have turned out to be too hopeless. Too hopeless in the sense that they have no political direction, they have no political organization, they have no political management capacity.
The space has just been opened hardly 4 years ago after we have been in abeyance, you know, the controversial Article 269. So where we are now, the opposition is just growing. And it's unfortunate that the opposition is also behaving as if we are under the movement system. So we have stronger personalities in opposition like Dr. Kiza Besigye and not strong institutions.
So our own weaknesses that we see as opposition is not our own making. It is the making of this NRM government, which has been around for 2.5 decades. If the political platform was leveled and all of us had these things from the word go.
Though NRM had earlier had its share of blame, the cables released by WikiLeaks indicates that Ambassador Lanier does not think so badly of President Museveni. The cables state under President Museveni's leadership, Uganda has become a confident and outspoken regional leader through its military role in Somalia, which up to now has preserved the TFG as a moderate alternative to Islamic extremism, its effective campaign against the LRA, and its related commitment to rebuild northern Uganda. The cables from Lanier continue to state Uganda under President Yoweri Museveni and his National Resistance Movement, NRM, has made remarkable progress over the last 23 years. The country has gone from total economic collapse in the aftermath of Idi Amin's despotism to being an African success story, building unprecedented domestic peace, economic growth, and making substantial progress towards democracy. Emam Taizibwa, NTV Tonight.